welcome to episode 2 of the WaveCast. Wayne Jordon, I'm back again, and I just want to say thank you so much for all the encouragement and all the support and all the feedback that you guys are giving me. I'm going to shout out you guys at the end of this WaveCast, so stay locked for that. But yeah, I really do appreciate it. It's so like it's so like, do you know what I mean? Like it's so crazy how just a little piece of feedback, how far a little piece of feedback can go. You know what I mean? Like if you got any friends that are trying to do something, trying to, you know, aspire to a certain place, or they're trying to build a movement or create a business or, you know, launch a brand or whatever, it doesn't cost not 1 pence just to give them a little bit of support, a little text saying, well done, I see you, keep going. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guarantee you that. So on this episode, I'm focusing on music. And I know my good friend Drop said, I want to hear about the art. Yeah. I want to hear about the art and thing, and which I will focus on. I am going to kind of get into that, but there's a natural kind of, but you know what? There's a sequential journey that I've been on. You know what I'm saying? And the journey, it all kind of makes sense if I start from the music, which is what I'm going to do. Yeah. So, yeah. So, but before I get into it, again, I just want to say, you know, sending my thoughts and prayers to everyone that's going through a hard time at the moment. People who are finding it tough with work, with generating an income because of all of this craziness that's going on. People that might have lost people that are not well, that are ill, etc. Sending love out to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Sending my thoughts and prayers are with you. If you are suffering from the coronavirus, let me just tell you something. So I actually had the coronavirus. I can't lie to you. And I thought it was the end of my days. It was terrible. And like I was bedridden, couldn't breathe, coughing, that dry cough, temperature. And I literally thought, yeah, this has got to be the end of my days. Like, it was disgusting. It was horrible. And it lasted for about 15 days. You know, like a normal flu, you can get over in like 4 or 5 days. This one, I thought I was getting over it. And just when I thought, yep, I'm on the road to recovery, bang, it hit me again. And I'm bedridden. And I'm coughing up even more. I can't breathe, can't catch my breath. And, you know, I thought it was interesting that all the government said, and I understand they're trying to kind of protect the NHS by saying self-isolate, stay at home, 2 meters apart, wash hands. That's the only rhetoric I heard from the government. But let me tell you what I think. This, it's not a conspiracy, this is actual fact. This is what I think helped me get through it, yeah? Which is not being put out there, and I don't know why. But if anyone's suffering from the coronavirus, this is what helps me personally, yeah? Vitamin C. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I've done is I continually boiled up lemon, lime, ginger, garlic. You know what I mean? Put it in a pot, boiled that up, added rum. You see what I'm saying? And kept on drinking that to boost my immune system. You know what I mean? Also, in addition to that, I kept on coughing. So some of the kind of information that was out there was to kind of continually drink warm drinks because it apparently, like, the heat pushes the infection down or whatever. But that wasn't really working for me. I tell you what did work. Getting a hot water bottle and putting it on my chest. A hot water bottle on my chest calmed my coughing right down to the point where I was able to get a decent sleep. Because prior to that, I weren't sleeping. I was coughing every 2 minutes. You know what I mean? But a hot water bottle on my chest, that's what allowed me to sleep, allowed me to rest, and then allowed me to recover. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm just putting that out there for you. I don't know what circumstances that you're under right now. It might help someone, or if you can share that information, that might help someone. But definitely the vitamin C, even now, even when, you know, just in general life, I'm always on the vitamin C. You see what I'm saying? So lemon, lime, ginger, garlic, and add rum as well. Rum, like alcohol, kills bacteria, innit? You know what I mean? Kills infections and that. So rum is got a high percentage of alcohol in it. So just add a little bit add a little bit of that to your mixture, and you're good. Do your research, go on the internet, you look it up, you see what you can find. But that really worked for me, you know. So I just wanted to put that out there and just say, stay blessed, stay absolutely blessed. Yeah, cool. Moving on to the music. I'm feeling good. Keep quiet. If there ain't nothing good to say, I'm feeling good. Bad minds, you better keep out of the way. I'm feeling all right. So, like I said, yeah, my journey started off really like what I really got interested in first. What I was really passionate about. My first surfboard, yeah, was music. First surfboard was music. And how I got into that, I think, was as a child, I was always curious, so curious, a really curious young Wayne, back in the mid 80s, you know what I'm saying, and mid to late 80s, and I spent a lot of time in my bedroom trying to rewire and put together my mum's old equipment. Who knows about Technics? Sony, was it Technics or Sony? One of the two, yeah. It was the silver stacks, and my mum had a few of those. Like my mum's a hoarder, yeah, and she used to hoard all of this old equipment and not throw it out. Even when she got the new thing, she wouldn't throw out the old thing. So the old thing was in the cupboard, and I used to get them out, take them into my room, find any wires, and just try to hook it up. And I'd be in my room for hours trying to get this old equipment to work. And I literally just self-taught myself to wire up amps and equalizers and speakers, you know what I'm saying? And get it to a point where all of her old stuff was just in my room, like a sound system. And she used to come in and be like, whoa, okay, if that's occupying you, cool. She didn't touch it, she let me be. So that was kind of like my introduction to music, like the actual genre of music that really inspired me to start rapping or spitting or MCing was drum and bass. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was growing up, sort of like let's say early to mid 90s, drum and bass was at the height. You know what I'm saying? Junglist was at its height. Like Hyper D, Skibba D, Shabba D, Det, Bassman, Trigger, you know what I'm saying? Brocky, like Nicky Black Market, you know what I'm saying? Groove Rider, you know what I'm saying? Like One Nation, Cool FM. That was me, that was my era. And drum and bass was like on the rise, you know what I mean, during the sort of mid 90s. And my good friend Aaron Reed, aka Reacher, he's a videographer now, world renowned, shoots videos for the big boys, you know what I mean, J. Cole, Huss, you know what I'm saying. He's in chapter 3 of Surf the Wave, which we'll get to, but back then, you know what I mean, we were MCs, and he took me to Rhythm Beaters Yard, you know what I mean, and introduced me to other MCs, to Nomad. Reacher was MCing, Sly One, and a few others. And what was interesting about Rhythm B's setup is that it was in the attic of his house. And what happened is that his dad basically was a sound man back in the day, and he had all of this old equipment, just like my mum, old equipment. He had all of this old equipment, but his equipment was decks, turntables, microphone, mixer, you know what I'm saying? So naturally, he was set up to be a DJ, set up, ready, you know what I'm saying? And his dad allowed him and his friends to go in the attic and just mess around. He thought we was just messing, which we were. But I tell you what that done, that kept us off the streets. Because back then there was all this kind of knife crime and gangs and this and that, ghetto boys, Peckham boys, the 28s, all of that was going on. And as a young black man, I was a target at those ages there, 16, 17 years old. I was definitely a target. And like being in Rhythm Beaters' attic allowed us to kind of focus our energies into something that was positive. We were MCing, spitting, learning, mastering our craft in that attic. It was some of the best days of my life. I wish they were filmed. I've got so many tapes of them times. And let me just play you something now. Yeah. So that was like just a quick snippet of us back in the day. Calvin's attic, you know what I'm saying? Big thank you to Rhythm Beater's dad that left that equipment there and allowed us to do our thing. Thank you so much. You don't know what you've done for my future. Like, it's incredible. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so moving on a bit, I was working at Pizza Hut, you know what I'm saying? And I was a biker. Started off as a receptionist, then progressed into being a biker. And I always used to MC outside of Pizza Hut with DJ Rugged. You know, shout out to DJ Grief. Shout out to Garfield, R.I.P. rest in peace Garfield. You know what I mean? He was definitely there back in the day and part of my come up. Big up to Grosset, Andrew Grosset, henchman, shall I say. He was he had his car driving up. We were driving up and down, and all these people were there listening to me MC, and I loved it. So let me give you a sample of the music. Like, this is one of my most favorite Junglist tracks ever. All right, so this is me as MC Sabre, 1996. Ready? Yo, them boy there, but I mine out, rip spine out, but the rhyme out. Fake thugs better sign out, putting whack MCs on time out. Rave hijack, Sabre bringing that mic back. Yo, 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 where the mic at? Man's coming through with the hype chat. If you breeze that, it's a damn shame. See my crew be bringing that campaign. What's that? Champagne, man, I pop bottles and let it rain. The hit provider, bun them down like clipper lighter. Haters hate, but it's a minor. I'm just here to bring the vibe. Yo, with the wickedest flow. Sit the pen for the vibe of the bro. All of a sudden, a big rainbow. Red, blue, indigo like red. Be easy, come follow me, come tweet me. iTunes for the EP. Show love when you see me. Anywhere, I appear, man, I stab the beat with an iron spear. I'm a South pioneer, taking life like Ryanair. Like Raven, what is your religion? Muslim or Christian? My religion is based on John. My God, here's a microphone stand like Jesus, the prodigal son. I am out upon the mission to spread the word of the bass on John. I'm a jungleistical chosen one. Yo, pull it. Yeah. MC Sabre, 1996, breaking walls like bricks in the mix. Used to love it, man. That was me. You know what I'm saying? And that all started like in Calvin's attic. DJ Rhythm B, because his dad left some old equipment about. You know what I mean? And that old equipment, like, for his dad was just old equipment that he left about. For us, it is like we'd stumbled on Dr. Dre's studio. You know what I'm saying? It was like magic. Like, we literally would bunk school to get there. You know what I'm saying? Not like we bunked school bare enough. Like, we wasn't, but we used to kind of, like, we would prioritize getting there over doing homework. Like, that's how much we loved it. You know what I'm saying? And after that, I got heavily into garage. So the scene moved on, and I moved with the scene. And I was into garage music, like, and I didn't really enjoy that kind of period, but it was a natural transition because drum and bass kind of started to slow down and garage started to come in. You know what I'm saying? And in order for anyone to stay relevant, you kind of had to move with the scene. So I kind of moved into the garage side. And it was songs like this. Yo. So I was working at like JD Sports, Catford, where I got sacked. I got sacked because I was MCing down the radio. And I got caught, you know what I'm saying? I got sacked, I think on Christmas, a few days before Christmas. Nightmare. But lyrics like this. Yo, man, I say red, green or blue, any whistler will do. Burn it down inside the venue for the raving crew. Tell me what you gonna do, 1, 2. Red, green or blue, any whistler will do. Burn it down for the raving crew. Say what you gonna do, 1, 2. Got to the end of the car, check the motor. Press the button, revolve the chopper. Flying over the town centre. Something's gone wrong with the motor. Someone tried to kill the Sabre, impossible. A man I should want leader to practice income like James Bond. Parachute on, floating on, will lose some, come follow me. on an adventure with the ship across the river. Call me Captain Sabre Navigator. This is one you will remember. Twinkle, twinkle, look at the star. Twinkle, don't know where we are. The sky is grey and getting blacker. Hurricane is getting nearer. Come with the storm, come with the thunder, but they come with the scarf and the umbrella. Man, they give me strength, they give me power to get me safe across the river. Wake up, and where am I? On the island, safe and dry. Look up towards the sky, there's nothing there. Hold me on mine, then I look down. Up on the floor, see a footprint of a dinosaur, tyrannosaur, stegosaur, megasaur, carnivore. Don't run, cause it's time to get raw. Don't get shook cause the teeth in the jaw. This is not a game anymore, it's war against a dinosaur. Flying dinosaur in the air, shoot you down and this I don't care. How about right into your lair, with the knife and never get tear. Behind the tree, say, open sesame, opens, and what do I see? A magical lamp in front of me. Rub it, doubtfully, enter, rude boy GD. 3 wishes, the all for me, but that is another story. Yo, WaveCast. Oi, WaveCast. So that was like the garage era, from drum and bass into garage. Working at, what do you call it? I was working at JD Sports them times there. And then I got sacked from there because my mind just wasn't in the game. I was unfocused and smoked a lot back then. And then I started working at Next. Same sort of thing, just wasn't my thing. Retail, hated retail. Hated standing up 8 hours a day and turning the hangers face in a certain way and serving customers, rude customers, going down to the stockroom back up and, you know, like you sort of arranging a whole shelf and then they come in and mess it up. You got to arrange it again and can't speak to your colleagues on the shop floor. I hated it. They don't like it. You know what I'm saying? So I just got sacked from 2-3 jobs. It was a madness. But after that, swiftly moving on, the scene changed again because it was like garage, and then I think So Solid Crew were like at the top of the game there with like 21 Seconds and that and then we all know, I don't know if you know what happened in the scene. There was like lots of violence and gun crime and this and that. Everything got locked off. The UK scene come to a halt. You know what I'm saying? But from that kind of stagnant era of UK music came grime.
Yeah, you gonna talk that. So, you can talk that. So what? Keep the mic for 5 minutes. Come on, you do shine lyrics. I'm gonna fucking this. You got me taking a fucking this. When you see me, I don't see you. You're not my fucking organity. Everybody knows you're one of me. You're no organity. I'm a organity. I'm an organity. I'm an organity. I'm an organity. You know me. Fuck me. What makes the key? You like the right thing to see. I'm playing cheap. I'm not trying to see what's up to me. It's all right to be. My style is deep. Whenever I ride the beat, it's more than a hit. I'm right to see. I'm take back. Head back. The battery. I'm a loud team. Green. Edging. And the red. Over there.
And again, I move with the scene, I move with the times, and I actually started to make grime. I started to make my own music, and a song that I made was called Kung. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it was this song captured the moment of you know, of grime, and it also introduced me to entrepreneurship. I was an entrepreneur back then. You know what I'm saying? And you know what time it is? Repertoire recordings in the building, top floor. You know, so this was the grime side. And I'll give you a few bars, yeah? Yo.
You won't live till tomorrow.
When I smack in the box, like in the rain for the head, they get crack in the box. Unexpected, becoming like a jack in the box. Straight pan a mic like a mac in the box. You want to cash a motherfucker, you be having a laugh. Beating your own blood, having a bar. For the boy, I'll be smacking them up, bringing them out to the backyard, working them up. You're a big game coconut, you get broken up. You better thought by now, you better broken up. Stop barking up, you're just a pup. You want to get ahead, but you get head back. You're not an MC, you're rhyming. I'll be banging your girl into the bed. You put the force of a speeding truck, then I leave your corpse and lead him up. Call me Mad Sabre, I'm hotter than Jamaica. And again, Mad Sabre, I'm hotter than Jamaica. In the middle of August, sun is enormous. Plus, I'm a bad neighbor. Love bass, I'm a mad raver. Go raving, one trainer. Bounce, I better let me through because I got one shoot and the girl's in labor. Yo, call me Sabre, enter the battle ring. I'm a battle king. Bring anything, anywhere. I'll be there, prepared. A back friend never gets spared. Break bones and I slice like bread. Beat you like I'm bruising the fed, get bruised in the shin, get bruised in the head. You're a B-boy, you Tom Cruise in the bed. Yo, you really wanna see the red saber sharp like yo, chop for the back door with a hacksaw. I didn't give a damn what you were that saw. Rough up a boy, I made the shirt tall. Headlock to the can't breathe no more. When I grab mic, the crowd start applaud. When the master band, you better give me some more. You can't ignore this rough rug on the more. Lippers to grind, but lippers cover the floor. Girl them, I be grabbing them more. Pick up and I'm hammering them more. The girl when I get right up in the wall, she get till the heart don't beat no more. Break it MC like I'm breaking the law, and then I back a wall, I go spit in my jaw. Come in and level with on the one top of the more. Become a feet in the ground, man, rocking them all. Yo. So I'm a bit rusty there, but still got the bars from back in the day. So that was like the grime. It was more gritty, more like dirty, you know what I mean? And these times I was working for like Churchill Car Insurance, and funny story, like I was so bored. I just wanted to MC, I wanted to do music, and that was all that was on my mind. So I was wearing like suit and tie, but in my mind was like you know what I'm saying? And I was smoking a lot back then as well, so going on radio stations at night and getting in late and having to get up early for work, the combination just didn't work. And throughout boredom, like I actually got on the phone to some of my friends in the call center. So if you can imagine, I was in the call center, there was like 50 people that way, 50 people that way, 50 people that way, 50 people that way. I'm in a little kind of confined space, computer, answering phones all day. Hello, Churchill Car Insurance, how can I help you? Wayne speaking, blah, blah, blah. People complain. I pull it in the computer, log it. Then the next call will come through. Hi, my name's Wayne Churchill, how can I help you? Complain, log in the computer. Imagine doing that like 9 till 5. Like I'm a creative, so I was dying inside, literally. I was dying inside. I couldn't take it. And like literally one day I decided to use the phone, and I called up one of my boys. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't believe it. The phone started ringing. I didn't think you could make outgoing calls, but the phone started ringing, and I called up one of my boys, and he answered the phone. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, ain't you supposed to be at work? I said, I am at work. He's like, oh, okay, so what's good? I said, well, I got a couple bars, do you want to hear them? He goes, all right, cool. So I started to MC down the phone. This is at work, call center, headset on. People there. So I'm MCing like under my breath, like, all right, listen, bro. You a joke on the street on a broken beat, the flows elite. I don't know the feet, I know the street. I'm deep like ancient Greek. I make the heat, I make a boy take the seat, I play the sheet. I'm right there, it's why. And then my boss is coming. He's tapped me on the shoulder. He said, Wayne, are you making a personal call? I said, no, man. I said, what, me? It's me, a personal call? No. He said, are you sure? I said, no, I'm not making a personal call. And now my friend is in my headset, and he's trying to make me laugh. You know what I'm saying? So I'm there, I'm pretending that it's a real call. So I'm saying, hi, can I take the first line of your home address? And he's like, it's your boss's mum. You know what I'm saying? So I'm there trying not to laugh. I'm like, keep it a straight face. And then he says, and then I'm like, okay, cool. Can I take your policy number, please? He goes, yeah, it's your boss's mum's yard. I'm like, but I've kept my composure. You know what I'm saying? So my boss has walked away now, and I've just like started to MC again. But my friend's like, bruv, you sure you should MC? I said, bruv, it's cool. I said, he's a dickhead. Like, it's cool. Like, don't worry about it. Mad Sabre, enter the battle ring. I'm about a king, bring anything. And so I'm still MCing, thinking I've got away with it. You know what I mean? The next day, yeah, I've walked in to work, and before I even sat down, my boss had said, Wayne, can I have a word with you in the office? I'm thinking, all right, cool. I'm thinking, they haven't caught me. Like, come. And he's showing me this. To find out what happened next, tune in to episode 3 of the WaveCast. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and stay on your surfboard.